I'm happy you're happy right now because a lot of fans saw you ranting the other day. Because I go through
Is that
that
what it was?
all the time.
It
Can
was
you
a rant,
explain that?
right?
Yeah, explain that that G Unit 50 Cent affiliation rant that
Well,
happened the other day.
just honestly, man, it just was me. I get a lot of people that's just pushing the line who cared about not seeing me when they see the other guys
Mm-hmm.
moving and doing shows or moving and 50 doing this and the other guys is together. And I think they just puts people in a mind frame of, it's got to be a problem because it was a problem in the past. You understand? Me and 50 had, what run-ins we did have. So I think at the end of the day, the fans is almost, left in a place where they become curious when they don't see me around or don't see Kid or Banks or whoever the case when we're not together. So that becomes a problem though after a while when they start feeling like, all right, let me start flooding this nigga timeline and making up these different things and shit. So I just, after a while, it's only so much I could take. But it's one of my flaws, I think, man.
They hit a
I'm
nerve.
so real with this shit. Sometimes I wear my motherfucking heart and my emotions on my goddamn sleeve. But it is what it is. At least I mean this shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, you were in the studio with 50 the other day. I did like 2 records, like what? But you don't have to explain that. Anniversary. When did you start coming in? Which mixtape was that? Because I know UTP was on the first.
UTP
was on the first one.
UTP was the first push.
Yeah.
That I was actually being heard on, far as I would say getting heard on a nationwide level. Juvenile at the end of the day is Juvenile and the big ass star that he is now. You know what I'm saying? So at the time of him creating UTP, it was like the Southern wave. It was the new wave. So we released a couple projects where I had a few features, but my realest breakthrough record far as being involved with G Unit is 50 Cent is the Future. And that's that a little bit record that we had did. That's the first time I ever met 50 when I made that record.
Oh, get out of there, for real?
Straight up, bro. 50 pulled up on the bus. I was on Juvenile.
Oh yeah, that's
bus.
right. You first y'all went to my house first when I was in Forest Hills.
There you go.
And then I told Juvenile and them, he's at Shaw Money crib in Long Island.
That was when you didn't have phantoms and shit all in your front door. You understand what I'm saying? That's when niggas was just pulling up, niggas like Yayo and shit jumped on the bus pulling out packs of crack and shit, throwing it on the table and shit. Niggas was in the field. Niggas like Banks fucking 195 pounds with 4 guns on it. What the fuck is you walking, my nigga, and a vest? So when I met these niggas, man, I ain't gonna lie. From the beginning, I'm like, yeah, these my type of niggas. This shit real.
I mean, because back then you were with Juvenile, but Juvenile was concentrating on his projects more,
right?
And then the immediate artists he was working with. But you felt like G Unit was like your home. Once that mixtape came out, it kind of like made sense for you to cross over.
Go ahead and make crossover, make it, and you absolutely giving it to them the real way.
Yeah,
it's like in the beginning, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've always moved with Juvenile. And just Cash Money, period, I was never under any kind of contract with them guys.
It was more loyalty back then. It was loyalty.
More loyalty, yeah, man. More. My word is my contract. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, try that shit and find yourself in somebody's casket. You niggas don't honor that shit. But far as me, you know what I'm saying? That's how we rock, man. There wasn't no paperwork in place. I come across 50, like I say, on that bus. And I was playing records for 50 that I had already had. And, at the same time with me playing records, I'm playing records in the front of the bus, and they kind of running back and forth. It was a studio on the bus. So it was more like Juvenile and 50 was in the back recording this record that you hit, that you got off of the 50 Cent of the Future, titled A Little Bit. But I was in the front playing records, and one of those records actually ended up being Bloodhound on 50's
Oh,
The
wow.
Richard Doctrine. Yeah, straight up, man. 50 loved that record so much. He's like, nigga, you made that. I said, yeah, nigga, I made that in 5 minutes, my nigga.
He put it on the album. He put it on Clarifies your Time. Wow.
He came back, and that's why I say, man, I could never repay 50 for the opportunity I was given. That's all I ever wanted from anybody, even from Baby, bro, or even DJ Paul, all these different guys that I came across as a youngster. I've been in these streets my whole life. I've always been getting to that check. That's what I'm raised up under. So when I came across these guys, I never looked at them for a check, even though that's what the average artist is looking for. You know, I've always looked for the opportunity because I know if I've ever given a real opportunity, a real platform, or a real shot, I should say, to get off what I got to give, then, you know, at least let the fans and the people be the judge of me. You don't judge me. Just give me this opportunity.
Yep.
And that's what I look for from 50, and I respect that because he gave me that opportunity, and I did what you're supposed to do. I took full advantage of the opportunity and made the best of it. Still doing it right now today, man.
And make it clear that 50 did not rob your deal or take you from Juvenile, which was one of the rumors that was going on at that time. That it was sneaky business, blah blah blah.
It wasn't no shit. It wasn't a contract in place for 50 to rob.
Yeah.
Or try to take. I mean, maybe if it was one in place, who knows? That crazy motherfucker probably would have tried to rob and do the shit. But it wasn't no contract in place because Juvenile done what niggas just really don't do no more, and that's keep the shit real. You know, Juvenile was in a position at the time where he was more or less focused on trying to keep his career moving and keep himself relevant to remain relevant like he is today. So not only with me, but the other artists, Skip, Wacko, Corey, he was real enough to say, hey, man, I'm going through my thing right now. You know, I'm going to say this much to you guys. You know, we are a crew. We pushing together. But if opportunity comes across and one of y'all table, man, and it's a real opportunity, I'm not here to hold you guys. Take advantage of it because at the end of the day, it only makes it better for me. We brothers for life. And that's one thing that I'll go to my grave and always respect Juvenile as a brother. And I look at him as a brother of mine. You know, a lot of times people tangle it and twist it because I gave that bar on my first album by saying Juvenile left me in California, and I don't respect that. But they don't catch the other end of it when I said I love him too much to beef, so I'm gonna accept that. That shit is real. Yep. You understand? But then I say I'm gonna just step back and focus on Buck. I'm tired of riding yours, my nigga. I'm just time to buy my own truck. Well, guess what? I did that.